In today's session, we are going to study about resources. In this lesson, the topics that we are going to learn today are what is a resource, what makes a substance a resource, and we are going to see the different types of resources. So let us begin. Students, look at this picture. Now you can see so many things that are written. I've cited some examples such as mobile, TV, crops, clothes, trees, house, water, air, and car. Now, when you look at this, all these are called resources. Now, TV, crops, clothes, trees, house, water, air, car, mobile, all these things have something in common. Now, what is that? These are the things that we use, right? Now, all these things are called resources. Now, these resources are used to satisfy our needs, or these are the things that make our life comfortable. So let us see what are resources. Now, anything that can be used What is the meaning of resource? Now, anything that can be used to satisfy a need is a resource. There are unlimited examples of resources on this planet Earth that can be covered. So in this chapter, we are going to talk more about resources. Now, let us take some basic examples. The water you drink, the electricity you use, the textbook, all these are resources. Now, why they are called resources? Because they are used to satisfy our needs. Now, when you feel thirsty, we drink water. Now, most of the equipments, electronic equipments that we have at home run on electricity. So we use electricity and it satisfies our needs. So electricity is a resource. Similarly, when you have some doubts or when you want to find out something, we read books. So books also are a good source of resource. So all these are, and there are so many other. Utility or usability is one and the same. That means use. We use all these resources to satisfy our needs. Now, what makes an object or a substance a resource? Now, when that resource is used by us or it satisfies our need, then it makes that substance a resource. So, utility or usability means use is what makes an object or substance a resource. Now, all these resources also have some value. Now, what is the meaning of value? Value means worth. Now, some resources have economic value, whereas some do not. Okay, like for examples, metals, minerals, all these have economic value, whereas a beautiful landscape, a scenery may not. Okay, we don't sell uh, scenery. People of course come there, they enjoy the nature, the beauty. So both these resources are used by us, so both are important and they satisfy human needs. So is it clear, students? Okay, so let us move on to the next. Now when we talk about resources, let us not forget that we humans are the most important resource. Now, why are humans called the most important resource? Now, this is because it is our ideas, knowledge, inventions, and discoveries that lead to creation of more resources. Now, look at this picture. These are the examples of resources. Okay. Now, air, water, trees, all these are naturally available in the environment, whereas car, mobile, TV, clothes, house, and many such resources are created by humans. Now we have created this to make our life more comfortable, to satisfy our needs. Now how this was possible? This was possible because of their ideas, their knowledge, inventions, and discoveries of people that led to more and more creation of resources. Now, each discovery or invention led to many others. For example, the discovery of fire led to the practice of cooking, while the invention of wheel resulted in development of new modes of transport. Okay, and all these things were possible with the help of technology. So let us see what is technology. Now, what is technology? Technology, it is the application of knowledge and skill in doing or making new things. Now, I have mentioned that humans are the most important resource. It is because of their knowledge, okay, and skills that we could create more and more resources. And applying of this knowledge, okay, now how do we gain knowledge? It is through experience or through learning, through education. Okay, we acquire knowledge, and with the help of our skills, okay, we create more and more resources. So this application of knowledge and skill in doing or making new things is called technology. For example, now to create hydroelectricity. What is hydroelectricity? It is electricity generated from water. Now, earlier water was used for drinking, for all our basic needs, and also for irrigation. But we never knew that it could be used to generate hydroelectricity. So this energy was of flowing water was used. This is how water became an important resource, and this was possible because of technology. Now to create any resources, it takes time. Okay, so time and technology are two important factors that can change substances into resources. Now, what is patent? As I mentioned, okay, people come up with new ideas, with new inventions. So when they come up with some new ideas, okay, they have the exclusive right over that idea or invention. Okay, so no one can take or copy that idea without prior permission of that particular person. He can also sell his idea to any of the companies. So before that, he has to patent his idea or invention. So he holds the exclusive right. So students, this is all for today. In the next class, we will be studying about types of resources.